Morning. Hot cup of tea.
Not on the book.
Where else?
I don't like tea mugs on books. You animal. For someone who reads so much. This guy's still sleeping. What do you want?
Oh, I think you should vlog today.
Fine. What do you guys think of the new shelf? I put it up 2 days ago on Thursday. Put it up, shelves on it. Oh, the desk is also new. Yeah, from Home Sweet Home again. The mom, the Mickey, and then we've got the Billy in the other room. Hey?
Just wants the plants on the shelf.
Just wants the plants. Da 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 da. Just wants the plants. And I say, meow, 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 meow. Check this, just in case. I'm going to point it out now, just in case someone notices it during the vlog. But Blue gave Sav this, what should we call it? Branding?
It's so bad. It's so sore.
Yeah, check that. And it like follows Sav's main concern, besides fuck, that was so sore, was now it's gonna look like I tried to off myself. Because check, it literally follows the vein in her arm. You can even see it, like almost follows it to a T. Parallel. Does anybody, oh, what is that? Jimmy Neutron X Tintin coming through. Does anybody else really enjoy cleaning your ears? Oh my, why is it so enjoyable? I mean, I could Google it. Oh, was that good for you guys? Ooh, that damn. I'm gonna Google it and then I'm gonna tell you guys. I found out the answer, I Googled it, and I found a little quip. For those of you who don't know, a quip is if you Google something and Google provides you the answer as opposed to providing you a link. That little thing that happens at the top of Google where it's like, it looks like Google's like, this is the answer, but actually it's just the answer that most suits the way that you phrase your question. That's called a quip, I believe. I don't know. Why do I just say things that I'm not 100% confident on? Because you know what? That's what we do. The answer, why does cleaning your ears feel so good? A doctor, I can't remember his name or her name, I already forgot it. Bad of me to assume that it was a male. Because there was no S after the DR on the prefix, you know, because that's like Mr. and Mrs. Doctor and Docstress. The vagus nerve. Never heard of it before. Sav had heard of it. The vagus nerve, or maybe it's the vagus nerve, runs from your brain to your butt. It's a branch-like structure of nerves in your body, and it can be stimulated through the ear.
My kinesiologist told me that it runs in your stomach and is very sensitive to emotion. So it's like when your stomach gets sore when you're stressed, it's your vagus nerve.
Hear that, kids? If you get stressed, just eat a couple earbuds and you should be all good.
You gonna get us breakfast?
Yes, I'm gonna get us breakfast today. Today's Saturday, by the way, and we're going to, I'm really excited about this. Sav told me, so when we were in France, we didn't actually end up getting to go because we didn't have a renting car when we went to Normandy. But Sav told me today we are going to Saint-Michel. Eh?
Mont Saint-Michel.
That's what I meant, sorry. Mont Saint-Michel. That's where we're going. It's really cool. It's like a castle on a rock in a tidal bay area. And when the tide goes out, it's all whoa. And then when the tide comes in, it's all like whoa. I'm excited. I am excited.
Are we flying to the north of France?
I mean, I don't know. That's what you said. We're going there. So I'm going to go get us breakfast and then off to France we go. If you guys were wanting a high energy vlog, then look no further. Sorry, what I meant to say was no. Look further. Thought of that one while I was getting up and I was tired. Nourished Cafe. Just coming for some smoothies for on the go for before we hit France. Make me cacao, which isn't even on the menu because we are OGs. And then I got the Naughty Nutter, which is frozen banana almond and macadamia milk cacao paste. What does that say? And powder. Oh, cacao paste and powder. Cinnamon and homemade oven baked chips. Yeah, so the Naughty Nutter and the making me. Wait, shit. No, the making me. Oh goddamn, making me cacao and the Naughty Nutter. I think. Oh man, is this just not so photogenic? I took a photo, but the condensation on it, the white on the thing.
You're just talking to yourself here.
Hello, no, I'm talking to my friends. Did you bring my charging cable?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Watch my coffee there. My coffee. I got a coffee. You know why? Because I'm a grown-up.
Okay.
And I deserve one. That is yours.
Who gave you this?
I bought it.
Sweet love on it.
Yeah, I know. I bought it from my ex-girlfriend. Here's your... I got it from Poundland or Primark, one of the two. Because they were only £1.
When?
When we were in London.
Oh, last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do a thing with the thing and you...
Did you get a straw?
Yeah, I've got them right here.
Ah.
Please help yourself. Check that, 2 abreast on my brand. Doggy, oh yes. I don't know who this is, but I'm really enjoying it. And you know me, I'm not that big into rap. I do like rap. I'm a very big fan of the rap.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Chicken wrap or...
I'm hoping these are the signs. I saw it on the other side, but this is an iconic sign. This is an ostrich farm. And let's see, is it the one? No, it's not. Oh damn.
This one too?
Maybe this one? No, that's not a sign either. Well, there's a sign somewhere here that says, please no hooting, ostriches getting laid. Oh, I just missed it. But back there was a whole group of cows. This is what you say, herd of cows.
It's a herd of cows.
No, you don't say it's a herd, you just say herd of cows.
Herd of cows.
Yeah, of course I have. There's a whole group of them back there. Thank you for participating. These smoothies are so good, but they're actually quite filling. And with the paper straws, you can never really finish it fast enough that the paper straw doesn't go soggy. And then because they're quite thick, it's like, you know, trying to draw blood from a stone.
Sun City, right?
No, I've never been to Sun City, but I'm about to go to the last city of Atlantis. I'm not sure if it's my sunglasses or what, but these clouds look fantastic. Almost look like mammotus clouds. I'll put my sunglasses on the camera to see if it helps at all. Check that out. Hey, look at those beauties. Okay, we've made it to Michelle's. You can see there's the name and the brand. So these guys are the suppliers for Fola. So it's Fola-esque in terms of the type of plants that they're going to have. You can see all the greenhouses and everything. We're going to have a look. I wonder how many plants we're going to come away with. Check here. There's the vibe in here. It's quite nice. It's got this this type of roofing, which I'm actually a big fan of. Yeah, you can see it's very much like Fola. So much so that in fact you can even see there. But yeah, cool vibe. Cute plants, some of them. Chinese money plant. This one is called the Tri-Star or Magic Star or something. This is philodendron, probably. This is a croton. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The second half of this vlog, because Sav made me vlog today, because I was tired this morning. I don't know if you guys could tell. But the second half of this vlog is going to be Sav giving you guys a plant tour video of our apartment. This is Sav's ideal plant at the moment. Variegated Monstera. Pretty cool. Got the new leaves here, one there. can see the variegation on the new leaf already. Interesting stuff, eh? Check that. It's a beauty there. You would normally be able to see Table Mountain. You can kind of see it behind that bank of clouds. But yeah, quite cool actually. And then Coburg, you see all these pylons. Coburg, our nuclear power station, is down here somewhere. Yeah, you can see.
That's so cool. Wow.
You can see it through there. Yeah. Yeah, cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, it's so crazy that the Sydney Opera House is right here. You see it like almost every day, but we don't appreciate it. Sav is just going to Clay Cafe in the city. In the city of prophets. A room of carpets. Let's go all the clay tonight. Side note while we're here, how creepy is the store? Children's secondhand boutique. New arrivals daily, 0 to 12 years old. And it's like, it's just creepy, man. I don't know. I'm a big believer in secondhand clothes, but like, I don't know. It's just creepy. It's just like Mary Poppins. Like, just creepy. But yeah, the Clay Cafe, it's actually something that Sav and I wanted to do again for a long time. She did it with her friends the other weekend. And we have done it when we went to, there's one in Hout Bay. And we did it, and it's quite nice. And you go and you collect your clay stuff. You go and they give you, choose your like blanks, and then you can have a meal and you like paint these things however you want. It's really fun. If you haven't done it in the city, it's like very reasonably priced actually in terms of the entertainment value that you get, and you get a clay thing at the end of the day. So you can choose, like if you want to do pot, like I think Sav did some plant pots, sorry. A little platey there. So we'll see what she comes back with. So it's also like a great place where you can have, you know, bachelorettes or themed parties where like you and all your girlfriends all come dressed in just blue, head to toe. Oh, she must be the bride. Sav is taking a real long time in there. So I've just been chilling for what feels like forever. I just saw a post on Instagram from a company, like a big company, a brand, should we say, being like, we've raised this many £1,000 for a charity, right, for children in need. And as a brand, I don't know why brands feel like they might be able to like publicize that. Like, I get it, sure, you've done a good thing, but it's like, other people have given this charity money, this much money. It's like, you didn't give them the money. Speaking of the devil, oh, that's heavy. It's pottery, I guess. Yeah. Got it. I get that you want to celebrate it, but I mean, don't go like boasting like, we've raised this much. It's like, you could have given, look, you're a brand, you make tons of money, you've got a CEO.
What is going on in here?
Brands shouldn't be posting things saying like, we've raised this much for charity, when they haven't actually put any of the money in themselves. Because that's like saying, that's like me making a post being like, I saw it on Instagram. Is something wrong, sir? Why are you just chilling here in such an odd spot? You're just hanging out on the floor, huh? Floor cat. Da-da-da-da. Here's the floor cat. You're gonna do your plant tour later?
The thing that absolutely nobody asked for, but you're getting anyway.
I told them about it already. I'm gonna go play some games.
Alrighty.
Maybe trim my nails while I'm at it. Oh, those are nasty. I do have beautiful hands though. You don't think I've got beautiful hands?
You do, you have pianist hands. We've already discussed this.
You've got penis hands. That reminds me of a joke. I know Sav's gonna love this because Sav, one of the things whenever Sav and I are getting to bed, and we're like, you know, where you like asleep, you're basically asleep, and then when you like, but you start talking to your partner, your significant other, like it happens, right? And then you end up having like a long conversation when both of you are literally passed out in bed.
Or what happened with your friends at sleepovers, if you remember that.
Yeah, it's like a friend that, yeah, and then your parents are like, hey, keep quiet, I told you to go to bed, like that type of thing. Anyway, I always tell jokes. I don't always tell jokes, but sometimes I do. And then Sav is like, who just knows jokes? Like, she doesn't know anyone else that knows jokes, but that's why I guess she's with this, you know, all of this. So a guy walks into a bar, right? And there's a gentleman sitting on the bar, and he's got a shoebox. The guy says, "What's up with the shoebox that you got? Like,
It's an odd thing to just have on the bar, you know, it's like people are drinking. And this guy's like sad, he's upset, he's drowning his sorrows. He's like, what's in the shoebox? Opens up the shoebox and he reveals a tiny piano player. Tiny piano player, right? Like a miniature piano player in the shoebox. And the guy says, what? Like, what's going on here? The depressed guy who has the shoebox is like, well, I found a magic lamp, I rubbed it, and a genie popped out and he granted me a wish. He says, that's amazing. Like, that's absolutely amazing. He says, yeah, well, the thing is, the genie was hard of hearing and he thought I asked for a 9-inch pianist.
Where do you get these from, and why do you have so many stored in your head? Like, I don't think I can think of one single joke that I have like stored in my head. And you just whip them out at these moments where you're like, oh, you mentioned pianist, now I'm just gonna, like, what? I don't understand you.
You get the joke though, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I get the joke.
Okay.
I'm just more...
He wanted a 9-inch. Here's a go-to joke for everybody.
Oh.
Here's a go. If someone says, tell me a joke, because like people love, or they don't love to do that to me, but I know people love to be like, does anybody know a joke? Tell a joke.
Nobody does that. Okay, but yeah.
People sometimes do. Here's a go-to joke for everybody. I'm sure I've told it before. Why do squirrels swim on their backs?
To keep their nuts dry.
To keep their nuts dry. Exactly.
Heard that one, obviously.
Yeah.
Hello.
But you see, now you got to bank that shit.
Hello,
Hey.
baby.
You came for the
How
jokes.
are you, mommy?
Came for the jokes.
Hi guys. I thought in an effort to help Matt out because he wants to play games and chill, I could show you guys my plant collection, which is growing. I think I have like 50 plants now or something. I would love to have more. I would love to have more rare varieties and unusual plants, but yeah, it's quite hard to get here in SA, so yeah, I'll just show you guys what I have. I know it seems a bit excessive, but it's just like, I don't know, I guess it's like one of the only hobbies I've really ever had besides skincare, which I still love. But yeah, it's just really satisfying to look after something and watch it grow. But yeah, I also know I really used to love plants when I was younger, when I was a child. Something that my mom and I used to do together was gardening. And yeah, I mean, obviously now I don't have a garden, but I would love to have like a greenhouse or something. Yeah, so for now, this is our greenhouse. So I'm just gonna show you everything I have and I hope you enjoy. So this one is a Croton Gold Dust. I mean, not much to say about it. It's very beautiful. And then this new plant shelf which we put up, I have a Calathea Sandriana, which is really beautiful. One of the more recent purchases. We'll see how he goes here. They don't need a lot of light, so we'll see. A piece in the home, and then a variegated string of hearts, which I love. I actually just got this little terracotta pot for it today. So we'll see how long he gets and how variegated he gets. This guy, which is a nice big Calathea rosy. He's got a couple of marks that happen in shipping because I ordered him from Joburg, so he's not 100%, but he's very large and generally very happy actually. So yeah, I do love him. These are, this family, the Calathea family, or Calathea, depending on how you want to say it, is Blue's favorite type of plant to eat. So that's why they're all on shelves or completely inaccessible. Because yeah, he loves to eat them. They're non-toxic, and I think that he knows that. So, and then over here we have a ZZ plant. I don't know what the actual full name is, but yeah, that's a ZZ plant. Moving on into the kitchen, I have a normal string of hearts, or Serapegii woodii, which you can see here is quite impressive. This is all new growth basically since I've got it, which was like a month ago. He is just thriving, like amazing. Even these guys are branching off to the side here and stuff. This is actually indigenous to South Africa, but weirdly like quite hard to find, so really happy that I got one. Then I just have a snake plant. This is, I actually don't even know what snake plant this is. It's not my favorite plant. I don't love succulents, so because I'm a bit of an overwaterer, so they're not always great for me, but this guy kind of thrives on neglect. And a little bird's nest fern who lives up here. He's chilled, loving life over here. And then this is a terrarium that I got like a month or two ago. It's really cool. It's got a button fern in it. It's got a dumb cane in it, or different Baccia, I believe it's called, and a freckle face, or polka dot plant, however you want to call it, and then just some substrate and sphagnum moss to help it grow, and that's not a real tortoise. And then moving into the lounge, I have a variegated ficus tunica is what it's called. This is a new leaf. He's okay. I'm not great with ficus, I will be honest with you. They are just too fussy for my, well, not fussy, but just almost too low maintenance, I feel like, for the type of care. But yeah, he's really beautiful. He's putting out some new growth, so happy. Then moving here, this is a Calathea makoyana, which was actually one of the first kind of rarer plants that I got. You can see he's got a lot of markings. He actually had really bad spider mites, and I think he had them basically since I got him, which was about 10 months ago or 11 months ago, maybe the beginning of the year. But at the time I just didn't know what spider mites looked like, so by the time he got treated, yeah, he's kind of been through it, but he's okay now. I have a peperomia here, very cute little guys in flower at the moment. These are flowers. And then this is a Maranta. This is actually the first plant that I saw that really got me into plants. Matt's mom has one outside on their balcony, on their patio, and she has a slightly different variety, but I saw it and I just I could not believe a plant like this existed. And that's really what got me into wanting plants. So these two are very closely related, both in the Calathea family actually. He had really bad mealybugs, which I discovered last week. So I actually had to chop about 80% of the plant back. So I'm now trying to propagate it in water. To propagate means to grow. So I've just popped some of these stems in water and they will likely root up pretty quickly. And then I can plant it back and the plant will be fine. So it's been treated. I just have another little, oh, this guy's growing. Another little succulent kind of terrarium thing here. And up here I've got a nerve plant, Torofitonia. Matt got this for my birthday actually. I actually pruned him last week, yesterday, because he was just growing off in all sorts of funny directions. So I'm propagating some of his branches, as well as a red freckle face polka dot plant. And I actually just planted a propagation of a white one in there because he was looking a bit sparse and leggy. They do tend to do that. Then over here we have an Aglaonema or Chinese evergreen. I believe this is a silver queen. This was actually from Matt's mom, and since we got it, which was like 4 months ago, he's actually putting out a new leaf. So yeah, this is the rest of the Maranta cuttings. You can actually see the damage from the mealybugs here. This is mealybug damage. Then I have a Musa banana leaf here. Oh my god, Matt's gonna hate me because this is gonna be so long. Yeah, he's a funny plant. Blue loves to eat him because it's non-toxic. So I don't know if it just smells good to him or what the story is, but Blue loves to eat him, and he's a very high humidity, moisture loving, high light plant, which I don't really have much of. So yeah, he's alright, could be better. This is my new baby. This is a Philodendron hastratum, silver sword. Got him today. Love him. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Delicious monster. Probably one of the first plants I got, like everyone else. Since I got him though, he's not been too happy. He hasn't actually really put out. He put out this leaf and then that's really it. So he's got some new growth coming, so we'll see how he goes. One of my original Ficus robustas, which is a non-variegated version of the Ficus I showed you earlier. We'll see how he goes. Okay, then up here, yes, I do have a humidifier. I have plants that typically would live in a jungle and I need to try and mimic that condition. So I have a humidifier. It is what it is. So starting here, this is a Rattlesnake Calathea. These are all plants that Blue likes to eat, as you will see on some of the leaves, because they are again non-toxic. So yeah, they eat them because they obviously he wants some type of like, I don't know, roughage or something in his diet. So they're living all up here. This is actually a new guy who I got this week. I ordered it from a grower up in Mpumalanga in South Africa. It's a Begonia maculata. He's not too happy. The leaves should be quite a bit darker. There's quite a bit of like humidity or lack of humidity damage and stuff. But we have a new leaf, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's my first begonia. Then this is, I think, probably my favorite plant that I have. It was a gift from Matt for our anniversary, our 4-year anniversary. This is a Calathea Wazavishi. It's actually named after a Polish botanist. I mean, look at that leaf, guys. Oh my goodness, and it is so soft. And look at the underside. It's literally, it's called a velvet touch is another name for it. But yeah, he just gave me this new leaf and this new leaf, and we have another one coming there, and oh, another few coming on. That's from where I chopped off. But yeah, love him. This is also a Calathea, but it's called this Sananthe Burley Marxii. Yeah, he's okay. He's actually in flower at the moment. A lot of these plants you obviously don't grow for their flowers, you grow for their foliage. So the flowers are not that impressive, but yeah, he's got a bit of humidity damage there, but he's doing all right. And then this guy I bought a few months ago. This is called a Calathea Sandriana ornata. Yeah, this guy, it's an exceptionally difficult plant to grow. I got him when he was actually like basically in rehab, so I bought him with like a lot of this damage because I really wanted it, which I will likely never do again, because I don't have a greenhouse condition to rehab the plants. So we'll see what happens with him. But oh my goodness, difficult plant, and I grow Calatheas, you know what I'm saying. So then this is so exciting. This is a Calathea Sabrina. Now looking at the plant here, like, it's not that impressive. It's got quite a bit of damage, but there's actually a story to this. It was a plant that I purchased, and I actually purchased it when it was like the height of winter. It's another Calathea. They're very, very, very sensitive to overwatering, but they need a lot of water, and if they sit in water for a long time or very moist soil, they will get root rot, which is basically where their roots rot and die. And this guy got root rot because I brought it home in the middle of winter. We didn't have enough light and the soil just never dried, so he basically was dying. I cut him back to 2 leaves and tried to plant them up. Blue ate the one, well, not the one, but had a good bite of the one, and this was the other one that I saved. These are actually, what's really cool about this is that this Calatheas like this are not supposed to be water propagating plants. You cannot place a cutting in water and have them grow generally. You will have to divide the root system and plant them. But I just put this guy in water because I wasn't actually trying to grow him, but I love the plant so much and the leaf, that I just wanted the leaf to live. And after like 4 months, he grew roots, crazy roots. So I potted him up in a soil mixture that I made, and guys, look at this. He has 2 new baby leaves, and yes, they're tiny, but guys, I actually cannot tell you how exciting this is for me. I grew this plant from a stem, and it was like basically dead. So this is probably the most satisfying thing that's ever happened to me. So yeah. Then over here, similar story to the Calathea, except this plant actually I think had scales, which is a type of pest. At least that's what I think it is. And so it was really struggling. The plant was dying. It just happens, guys. So I cut it up and tried to save 2 cuttings. And this has been in water for about a month or 6 weeks, and this is how it's rooted, which is crazy. Look at that root system. So I will plant it up soon, but what has happened is this guy's actually put out a new leaf, which is so sweet and little, and this guy's also about to pop open. So yeah, that's just really satisfying to see. So we just put him back there. Then we have a Croton Petra. Not much to say about this. The leaves, I think this guy also actually had spider mites when I brought him home from the nursery, so some of these leaves are kind of yellowing and falling off. I mean, how beautiful is that though? It shouldn't look like that. It should look more like this. But yeah, so I've treated him for spider mites. Don't know if they're gone. Very hard leaves to clean off, so we'll see. And then this is also another ficus. This is a ficus ruby. It is a differently variegated version to the one I showed you before. It just has pink and red variegation. This is a new leaf from this week. I love spring so much. How beautiful. Then, my god, guys, this is long. Matt's gonna kill me. This is a Tradescantia tricolor. It has another name which I don't really like and don't find appropriate and kind of offensive, so I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, it's got this beautiful green and purple variegation. Kind of depending on how much light it gets, it goes kind of more purple, so we'll see. And then this little philodendron, I think it's called Cape Gold or Malay Gold. It's just got this like really bright color. I don't know if it's really even coming off, but It's neon basically. This is a Sananthe. Really interesting story about this plant is that it doesn't actually exist naturally in nature. It was grown in a lab in Belgium in the 70s, I think. So yeah, it's called a fishbone prayer plant. It is beautiful, very full. This guy puts out probably like 3 new leaves a week. It's actually crazy. Here's one, for example, little flute. Yeah, also one that blew 8. So it had to be moved out of reach. You can see there. Again, non-toxic, so don't worry, but yeah. Then I have a variegated string of pearls. Probably needs to be watered, but just very scared of overwatering succulents. But you can see here, it's got actually just like 1 white bead, which is so cute. Then this week I also got this guy. This is a philodendron pink princess, although it's not very pink right now. So basically, it should have pink variegation through it. I bought it online. I didn't see what it looked like beforehand, so it is what it is, but it was really cheap. So depending on the light kind of situation, we might get some more variegation coming through from the plant. So yeah, we'll see how he goes. I mean, he basically just arrived. Then, ooh, my pride and joy. This is a Monstera Addisonii. It's all commonly known as a Swiss cheese plant. Oh, this has just happened. This fenestration has just kind of doubled in size, which is so exciting. It is so beautiful. He's also putting out a bunch of new leaves. Oh, I honestly just love this plant. It's a viner, so it'll grow up a moss pole or something. There you can see how the fenestrations get bigger. As it grows and expands, the holes get bigger, so I love it. So this guy, oh my lord, he is huge. That is a different version of this light purple one that I showed you. This is called a Tradescantia sabrina. It is large. This guy is very large. He grows like a weed, okay? And he actually flowers the most beautiful little flowers here once or twice a week at the moment. That was also a gift from Matt, but I just don't know what to do with him. He's so big. So I basically just prune him and just pop his cuttings into water and grow them and then replant them or give them to friends or whatever. So here is a planted up one over here who is running out of space to grow, and here is another propagation of this guy. You can see how beautiful the colors are, very purple from the light, so that's amazing. Okay, 3 Polkadot plants all in a row. I pruned this guy. I don't think he's going to make it. He had very bad mealybugs. Yeah, this guy's very happy. Beautiful colors there. This is a Maranta. This is actually just a cutting from Hannah that I'm trying to grow and pot up. We'll see how it goes. It's just 1 leaf, so I'm not sure it'll happen. Oh my god, this is so long, guys. I'm sorry. Then this is like one of my favorites. This is called a Palea Moon Valley. It's named that for these kind of craterous leaves, which look like, you know, mounds on the moon. He has grown so much since I got it. It is literally the happiest little plant. And he's actually flowering. When your plant flowers, you know you're doing something right. So I'm feeling very happy about that. Look at the size of him. It's very large. Heartleaf philodendron up there. And then a pink nerve plant up there, because I just don't know where to put him in the interim. And a bunch of just cuttings and propagations. And lastly, my starlight ficus or ficus Benjamina. Yeah, he's happy. He puts out very beautiful growth that is, like, in my opinion, perfectly variegated. You don't want like full variegation. He did have 1 completely white leaf, which means he was getting too much light, but you don't want the plant to have that. You want a really nice even kind of distribution, so I love him. Okay, I felt like that was so long and probably so painful for some of you that have like literally no interest in plants. So sorry, not sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour. As you can see, I'm obviously quite into plants and quite obsessive, but yeah, just such a nice hobby. So if you guys are interested in this type of thing, I don't know, maybe I should start a plant account. I know I had a skincare account for a while, but I got kind of disinterested in that because, like, yeah, I don't know why. It just felt a bit forced. So yeah, maybe I should start a plant account because I love it. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because you guys have literally heard me talking for what feels like 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop.
I didn't forget that I was vlogging, and this is still definitely, we're still on Saturday. It's not Sunday. So I forgot that I was vlogging, and today is the next day. And I wanted to show you guys, because I mentioned Clay Cafe, right? Have a look. So this is what Sav painted a while ago. It's now our Bluester's little food tub. This is, and I told you we went the other day. This is what, it's obviously the wrong size, but Sav did this pink thing when we went, and then I did a really nice coffee mug, but unfortunately Sav dropped it and it's broken. I can't show it to you because it's just in pieces. I would love to show you guys.
So when you were painting this, the funny thing is that I said to you it's going to be hideous. And you were like, no, baby. It's so bad.
Does anybody want this? I will send it to you.
Guys, look, I mean...
Don't drop it, shame. I will send it to you for free if you work at the rubbish dump. I will send it to you via via this post box right here. This is direct to...
Alright, you're gonna get your morning tea in that.
I mean, the idea was cool. It's got a little red dot in there. It is so disgusting. It's so ugly. It didn't look like that when I handed it in to be fired.
They never do.
They never do. All right, guys. We're going to call it there because today has been so long that, wow, it really feels like it's been more than 24 hours today, you know?
Wow.
Give me some of that. What do we have here? Grape. I saw a tweet today that's really good where it's like, what is it? Grape soda sure as hell doesn't taste like grape, but it does taste like purple. And it's like very true.
Okay. Oh, my hair.
That's good. Your hair. What is that? You don't have like a thing there. One dandruff. One druff.
Are you gonna make the tea?
Actually, if it's on my head, it should be called Matt druff. Okay. See you guys sometime soon for another slice of Matt.